Hello, everybody, and welcome to Lake Region High School basketball. I'm Penn Worcester, and tonight the Lake Region varsity girls have jumped on the bus and headed to the coast. We are at Cape Elizabeth High School. Both teams have completed their warm-ups. They are at their benches. We're getting the code of conduct announced. Shortly we will get the starting lineups. Lake Region comes in at number 4. All that bouncing around by teams in front of and behind them has settled down a little bit. Lake Region has moved up into the 4th position in the Hero Points in Southern Maine B. Madomic has dropped behind them. So it's Spruce Mountain, Oceanside, Wells, and Lake Region, the top 4, which puts Lake Region in the Spruce Mountain bracket where the playoffs to start today. They'd be playing. Lake Region's lineup has, and it is the same, except that Abby Lavoie has not returned tonight. We're told she'll be back tomorrow and be on the court on Thursday for the Poland game. But for tonight, Casey Johnson takes her place in the starting lineup. No JVs tonight. Cape does not have a JV team. Going to get the starting lineups, or I'll give you the starting lineups momentarily, but right now we're going to get the national anthem. Or sing it. I'm going to play it. Here it is. There you have it, the national anthem. We'll get the start of the game momentarily. Tonight we mark another milestone in the young head coaching career of Doug Banks. Shuri got his first official win back in December against Poland. Shuri's had a chance to coach at the Banks Exposition Building this year in his first year, the building that was renamed for his father in honor of James A. Banks. But tonight marks the spot where Doug picked up, it was back in 2018 when he picked up his first coaching win as a varsity coach, taking over for head coach Paul True at the time, January 11th, 2018. Paul had gone to Texas for the graduation ceremony, shall I say, of his eldest daughter in the Air Force boot camp. And because no schedule could be worked out with Cape Elizabeth, that would allow Paul to be here or be here for the game and still head to Texas. Doug Banks took over, and the Lake Region beat Cape Elizabeth on that night. The score of 52 to 46, 7, something like that. So here it is, the place where Doug got his first coaching win, although probably not official. And we are underway, and Lake Region has the ball. Near side to Mayo. This is at Cape Elizabeth High School, a cavernous gymnasium. not sure who the near side referee is, but the referee there underneath, the old-time Lake Region fans, the really old ones, may think he looks familiar, and that's because it's Jamie Rulin. In the corner, the shot is taken and missed by Lake Region, and it's going to be rebounded by the Capers. And then Lake Region takes it away. Tremblay brings it up. Still on a dribble. Off it goes to Bella Smith, and out on top to Mayo. She drives the right side, throws up the running one-hander, the won't drop. But Ava Smith is there for the board. Misses the follow. It's knocked free. On the far side, Mayo picks it up. To Johnson to Smith. That's Bella. Near side to Tremblay. She's open for a three. She takes it. Nope. No good, and it hits the support. And let's see. Cape ball comes in on the far side to Juliet Moore. And off to Megan Conley. Conley on the dribble. Cape has a very small team in terms of numbers. As I said, they have no JV team this year. They come in, I think, number 13. The two teams at the bottom of the standings in Southern Maine Class B are Cape Elizabeth and Poland. Cape has 3 wins. Poland hasn't recorded a win this year. And if you check the schedule, Lake Region this week plays Cape tonight, Poland on Thursday, and then they play Greater Gloucester. Bella stepped out of bounds, but no call. On the top, Mayo for 3. Yep. And the first points on the board go to Lake Region. Juliet Moore with the dribble. Picks up the dribble and she gets pressure. Casey Johnson knocked it away, but she got it back. Moore. Now it comes on the right side to Manning. Lake Region beat the Capers last year. That was at Lake Region. That's Ashley Ryer, number 3. Driving on the baseline. Manning, but she missed everything that comes down into the hands of the Lakers. The pass knocked away. Tremblay gets it back, tries a 3 in the corner. That's no good. So Megan Conley off to Emma Phillips Vila. There's a shot in the paint, and that one's going to go. Juliet Moore gets the first 2 on the board for Cape. Left side, Bella Smith. Shot off on the baseline. She has to kick it out to Tremblay. Steps to her left and shoots. Count 2. Nice move by Margot. She took a step to free herself from the defense and then put it right up. Come the other way. That shot's partially blocked. And the Lakers have it. Outlet comes to Ava Smith, and she does not get it to go. Ava is having a hard time getting the ball to drop. I think that makes her 0 for 5 here in the early going. She's going to go to the line, though. Let's see if she does better from the foul line. Foul was on Megan Conley. That's the first one of the game for either team. And Ava gets that one to fall. Some substitutions. Casey Johnson out. Olivia England comes in for the Lakers. Ava for one more. And she does not get that one. Rebounded by Manning, and then the Lakers steal it. And there's Melissa Mayo to the left of the top of the key, hitting another 3. Lakers up 9-0, 4:15 to go, first quarter. Loose ball. Bella Smith's there. Hustles to get a hand on it. Ties it up along with Ashley Ryer. It's R-Y-E-R. In case there are any R-I-E-Rs out in the listening audience tonight. Speaking of that, I hope the weather in Florida is better than it has been this week here in Lake Region. On the top, shot taken, no good. Ball loose in the middle. Controlled in the middle by Grace Callahan, and then she missed the shot. Quickly up it comes, and the pass is stolen. Vila on the steal, brings it up on the right. Gives it out to Manning rather. She lost it. Lakers have it. 3.5 to go in the first. Mayo still on the dribble. Left side to Tremblay. Margot drives baseline, kicks it back. Mayo thought about it, but pulled it down to Bella Smith for 3. No. Ball knocked around. Let's see who's got it. Manning. Not Manning. That's Mayo who takes a shot. And missed it. Moore to Manning. And on top to Callahan. They move it around the perimeter. And on the drive on the left side, the whistle, and it's going to be on Lake Region. 10, I think, Olivia England. So each team has committed 1 foul. Juliet Moore to the line. She has the only basket for Cape Elizabeth. And before the second shot, we've got a timeout taken. 2:48 to go in the first quarter. Lake Region leading 9-3. That's Jamie Rulin walking this way. Among other things, he was the Lake Region football coach. Also playing for Lake Region. Second free throw, good. And it's 9-4, Lake Region. Mayo across the timeline, far side. Takes it inside, has it knocked away. She got it back. Gives it up to England. Gives it to Jordan Blanton, who just came in the game. Down low to Bella Smith. She stepped out of bounds. She didn't get away with it that time. She did that on the far side early in the game, but referees didn't pick it up. This time, Jamie caught that one. Pass goes low. And a shot blocked. Callahan had it blocked. So the Lakers come back. Left side to Tremblay. Picked up by Avila and kicked out front. Mayo chases it down after it went through a couple of hands, both teams. And back to England. Mayo looks low. Bella Smith wide open, and she makes the shot. Great pass, great court awareness by Melissa Mayo as she saw that in traffic with hands in her face. And had the wherewithal to make the pass. That foul was on Vila. Bella Smith for the free throw, no good. But Lake Region ends up with the ball. Mayo on the left, shot no. Pulled down by Moore. quickly brings it up for a shot from the right side by Conley. She missed it. And the rebound is controlled by Olivia England. Mayo draws a double team. She gets it to Bella on the left side. Bella tries to put it down to Blanton underneath, and it's knocked away by the Capers. Ashley Ryer comes back into the game. Allison Burgoyne is in the game for Lake Region 2. Shot taken and missed by Mayo. Rebounded by Blanton. Quickly on the right side for a shot. I think that was Burgoyne. She missed. And here come the Capers. England goes for the steal and she missed it. The Capers still have it. There's a shot that's a little too strong. Blanton pulls it down. Off to Mayo. She looks down court and she's going to pass down court to England. Olivia into the corner on the far side. She's got a double team. The pass comes to Burgoyne at the foul line. Low to Bella Smith, and her shot goes, and she's going to the line again. I'm not sure. Did she say 24? Can't be. No, fouls on Moore. All right, Bella with a chance for a three-point play. She missed the first time, and she missed that one, but it's rebounded by Blanton, and her follow is good. The Lake Region dominating this one in the first quarter. They lead 15-4 right now. Driving on the left side. Moore gets rid of it. Comes out front to Callahan and around on the right. That's Vila on the right for a three. That's no good. Mayo there for the weak side board, and here we come. Left into the corner, England. Thought about that three, gives it up to Bella, and Bella hits it. "13 seconds left the first quarter. Vila out to Callahan. Left side to Vila. No good. That's the end of the first quarter. After one period of play here at Cape Elizabeth High School, to score Lake Region 18, Cape Elizabeth 4. All right, as we begin the second period of play, all 4 points by Cape Elizabeth have been scored by Juliet Moore. Field goal and 2 free throws. Bella Smith with 7 points. Melissa Mayo has 6 on 2 threes. Carly Dyer gets the start here in the second quarter for Lake Region. We got Casey Johnson, Burgoyne, Mayo, and England. And it comes into Melissa Mayo to the foul line for the shot. No good. Rebound down into the hands of a player with a white shirt. That's Moore. To Vila, back to Moore. On the left to Callahan. Wonder if my old partner Bill Callahan is listening. I'm pretty sure there's no relation there. Callahan drives and misses. It's going to be saved in bounds briefly by Moore, but then out of bounds. Lake Region gets it. I don't think the Lake Region fans outnumber the Cape fans, but it's close. There's nobody here. Ball goes out of bounds on the far side. part of the problem, we're told, is that a lot of the kids ski in the wintertime, and as a result, they haven't been coming out for basketball for the last few years, and so the Capers have a hard time bringing numbers to the team. Inbounds and stolen, and I think that was a foul on Mayo. Or was it? It was not. It was. Well, I thought she said 23. Maybe Carly Dyer was there? Or is it on Burgoyne? I guess it's on Allison Burgoyne. Pass goes low to Manning in traffic. Puts it up anyway, and she got it to go. Double team, she still shot, and it went in. Here comes Mayo. Changes from right to left and gives it up. Dyer on the right, in the corner to Englund. Head coach Chris Castorello is over on the sideline. She thought the ball bounced out of bounds, but neither official agreed with her, so play went on. And here comes Callahan. Bounce pass to the lane. I don't know how it got there, but it got all the way onto the other side to Ryer. She kicked it out, and the shot is no good. Here it comes to Burgoyne. Drives to the right. Puts that one up off the glass. No. Brought down by Conley, and here come the Capers. 18-6 the score. Lake Region leading. Coming up on 6 minutes here in the first half. Step to her right. Callahan. Out to Moore. To the top of the circle. She keeps on going to the far side and gives it up to Ryer. They bring it on to the right side for a shot by Conley. That is no good, and the Lakers have it. Mayo, left side to Burgoyne, and she has it knocked away for a second. She got it back, and now a foul. And I think it's on Callahan, but we'll wait. We'll wait and see. No shots yet. Foul was on. It was on Callahan. Fourth team. Lake Region with the ball. Johnson throws it out front to Dyer. Carly on the right to Burgoyne. Burgoyne, a freshman. Passes off on the right to Mayo. 4-3, no good. Rebounded by Johnson. Spins out and shoots. No. And it's knocked out of bounds by Cape. .5:15 left in the half. Johnson waits for someone to come open. She gets it into Ava Smith. Out on top to Dyer for a three. That is good. That is Lake Region's first basket of the second quarter. They lead 21-5 now. Smith knocks the ball away from Manning, but she gets it back. She has picked up the dribble. She gives it up. On the right to Callahan. Drives to the base. Kicks it onto the left side. That was Ryer. And she makes the shot. Tremblay back in. We're going to get a player control foul on Tremblay. A little too assertive there. Margot gets her first. Away and drives down the left side and missed the shot. Ava Smith there for the rebound. As she goes up for the shot, it's deflected. She directs it to Dyer. Her shot from the right is no good. And it's rebounded by Moore. Throws it down court and out of bounds. Going to be Lake Region ball. And we've got a timeout taken by the Cape Elizabeth Capers. And let's see. Full timeout for the Capers with 4:16 to go in the first quarter. Lake Region up now 21-6, 21-8. I mentioned Lake Region's next game after this one will be Poland. The next two are at home. The Knights come in on Thursday. That's a 6:30 game, I believe. And then Greno Gloucester comes in. We'll have a doubleheader on Saturday, two separate streams. Girls play at 4:30, the boys play at 6, so we'll be doing both of them, but they'll be separate streams. Region still at the bench. There's the buzzer that's calling them out. Doug Banks and John Mayo, his assistant. I don't think Jordan Turner's here tonight, the JV coach. That is Abby Lavoie on the bench. So we say she'll be back. She'll be at practice tomorrow and on the court on Thursday. Johnson in the corner, gives off to Smith, near side to Dyer. She's got the three that's open. That takes off the glass into the hands of Cape. Vila. Sop. Two more, and to Conley. Step on the right to Manning, drives the baseline and gets it to go. All right, Johnson up to Mayo. They move it around to the near side to Dyer. To Tremblay. Back out to Dyer. On the right, it comes to Mayo. They cover her quickly. They know she'll take the shot from just about anywhere out there. Dyer on a post to Ava Smith. She drives left side, missed the shot. And it's going to go out of bounds, and it was touched last by Smith. So Cape gets it. 3 minutes, 2 seconds left. First half. Baseball pass into the lead court, and the ball goes into the hands of Callahan, and she puts it in. So right now, the Lakers kind of on their heels. They lead by 9. Left side to Tremblay for 3, and a miss. Smith rebounds. Off it goes to Dyer. To Mayo in the corner. Melissa doesn't feel like she's got anything, so she brings it back out. Johnson, that's a 3 for Casey, and it won't go. And a foul on Tremblay. As the ball came down into the hands of Callahan, Margot reached and got caught. Her second. Fourth team on Lake Region. There are 4 team fouls on Cape as well. Bella Smith back into the game. Carly Dyer goes out. There goes Tremblay out. Elizabeth England back in, replacing her. Cape will have the ball with 2 minutes and a half. They try it again, and this time it doesn't work. Mayo back there for it. Off to Johnson. Down low it goes to Bella, and she stepped out of bounds again. That's Moore. Off to Manning. She gets into front court. Gives it up to Moore to the foul line. Back to Manning, driving down the right side. She's got 2 more. She's got 6 here in the quarter. And Cape has cut the lead to 7. Johnson to Mayo. To England. Down to Bella Smith. Back to England. Back to Mayo on the right. And to Johnson cutting across the lane. It goes in the corner to Smith. Back out to Mayo. She's got the opening. She takes the 3. No. The rebound is grabbed on the far side, though, by Bella Smith to Johnson. Jump pass underneath. Ava misses again. And Ava cannot get the ball to go. Let's see, she's got 1 point on a free throw in the first quarter. Johnson out of the game. Burgoyne back in. In it comes to Ava. She'll take it from there, and too strong. Chased down on the far side by Allison Burgoyne. And out to Mayo. They move it around to England on the right. She's open. Nope. And it comes down into the hands of Conley. So Cape has the ball. Got a minute 11 left in the first half. Driving on the right, it's Vila. Passes low to Manning, and then the ball's knocked away, and it's going to be a foul on Mayo, I think. It is on Melissa Mayo. Number 1 on her. And all of a sudden, Lake Region has 5 team fouls to Cape's 4. Pass goes low, and just a bad pass, and Bella Smith catches it. Quickly up on the left to England. She drives inside, gives it off to Smith. Out to Bella. On the left to England. That's a 3, and that's no good. Comes down, goes out of bounds. Going to be Cape ball. .4 seconds left in the half. Manning gets it in on the far side. Here come the Capers on the run. Mayo steps into the passing lane, knocks the ball away. It's still loose. It's still loose and out of bounds. Going to be Lake Region ball. 32.7 seconds left. Olivia England will put it in play to Mayo. In it comes. See if Lake Region can get up some points on the board. They only have 3 in this period. Left side to Smith. Ball fake and off to Burgoyne to Ava on the right. Ava at the foul line. Gives back to England on the right. She goes for that 3 again, and again it's no good. Lake Region has just gone ice cold here in the second quarter. 3 seconds left. Cape with the ball. There's a heave at the buzzer. No good. That's the end of the first half of play. So the score after 2 at Cape Elizabeth High School is the Lake Region Lakers 21, the Cape Elizabeth Capers 14. We're going to do some figuring, and we'll be back. Okay, let's take a look at the halftime statistics. Didn't come back with too much time left on the clock because there aren't many statistics to talk about. Over on the Cape side, they ended up with 14 points in the half, 10 in the second quarter. They outscored Lake Region in the second quarter 10-3. Lake Region's only points in that second quarter were a 3 by Carly Dyer. For Cape, they got 2 from Ashley Ryer, 4 from Juliet Moore, 2 from Grace Callahan, and 6, all in the second quarter, from Olivia Manning. For Lake Region, let's see, Ava Smith had a point. Jordan Blanton had 2, as did Margot Tremblay. Carly Dyer had 3 on that 3 in the second period. Melissa Mayo had 6 points on 2 threes in the first quarter. Top scorer in the game in the half, Bella Smith. She had 7. Notice when the Lakers came out of the locker room here, the last 2 people out were head coach Doug Banks and Ava Smith. I'm thinking maybe Doug was... She's got to keep shooting. She's got to keep putting the ball up. I believe she was 0 for 7 or 0 for 8 in the first half. So let's see what Lake Region does to turn it around here, as they came out and jumped to an early lead, and then they kind of lost intensity in the second period. The lead came a little too easily perhaps for them. So now let's see if Doug Banks and his coaching staff have been able to light some fires under the Laker players as we start the third quarter. Comes into Manning, and we're underway. And a steal. Tremblay takes it away from Vila. Drive on the right, it's good. So Lake Region's applying some pressure across the court here, trying to get the fires going again. Conley to Callahan, drives on the right side. Shot is no good. That was Moore that took the shot, no good. And the Lakers have the rebound. Coming back the other way. On the right to Mayo. Melissa almost couldn't save it, but she did. She saved it underneath to Smith. Nothing there, so they kick it out, moving around the perimeter. It ends up with Bella again on the left side, and Bella drives and hits. So in the first minute, Lake Region scores 4 points, and that's kind of more what Doug Banks had in mind. Timeout taken by Chris Castorella, as she can see Lake Region coming out and asserting themselves here early on in the third period. Lake Region now leads 25-14. They've extended their lead back out to 11 with 7:01 to go. I did a quick head count here of fans in the stands at the halftime. Cape has, let's say 25 to 30 fans here, give or take. Lake Region has around 25. I don't know what the capacity here is, but we're nowhere near it. Manning's trying to get by, and she's going to get called. She's got to be called for a... They're going to call that on Mayo? Wow. Down the right side, another foul on Lake Region. I mean, Manning clearly pushed off, and I know what the rule is. But as I've said many times before, you don't have to be stationary to get a player control foul called on the player you're guarding, and that seemed to be the time when that shouldn't have been. But at any rate, Vila to the line. She gets one more. She made the first one. And the second. And it's 25-16. Quickly up to Tremblay. Tremblay to the elbow on the left, on the right rather. She gets past, kicks it in the corner to Bella Smith, and she misses her shot. Up the right side. Two more. Moore takes the shot, no good. And it's Tremblay with the ball. Pulls up and waits for the defense to go by. Left to Johnson. Casey on the left to Mayo. Down low. Bella Smith wide open. She turns inside and hits the shot. Ryer passes out on the right side. I'm not sure who it was intended for. Callahan and Manning were out there, but neither one of them saw the ball coming, and as a result, out of bounds right in front or to the right of the Cape Elizabeth bench. So the Lakers with the ball, 27-16 the score. Lakers up by 11. Mayo into the foul line. Bounce pass on the left to Smith. Ava. She gets rid of it to Tremblay for three. It will drop. Ava tries to rebound it. Tries to tip it and keep it alive. But it comes down in the hands of Cape. Manning had it. Now a foul on Lake Region. Bella was in the area, but let's see. Nope. It was on Casey Johnson. But Lake Region has committed 3 team fouls here with 5:36 to go in the third. No shots, of course. Manning inbounds and gets it right back. Now she falls down, but doesn't get up, so she didn't travel. Vila, nope, not Vila. That's Conley, and the Capers turn it over. A little over 5:20 to go in the third. Mayo to Johnson. She'll bring it back to Melissa, around on the right to Tremblay, and a reach and a foul on Cape's number 32, Grace Callahan. First team on Cape. Inbounds to Bella Smith. To Margot Tremblay. She's picked up by Vila. Margot loses the ball, gets it back. Splits the defense and a foul. That was on Emma Phillips Vila. Yes, she tries to get to the baseline, kicks it on the far side to Bella Smith for 2. Bella has 6 points in the third. That's a backcourt. Oh, they didn't call it. On top, Vila. To beat the defense, but can't, so she picks it up. Gives it to Mayo, back to Tremblay in the corner for 3. It's good. Quickly at the other end, Callahan up, fakes, gets by. Into the lane, kicks it out. She's still in the lane. That's about 5-6 seconds. She spent about 7 seconds in there. .357 to go in the third. Lake Region has opened up a 32-16 lead. They've doubled to keep up. England in there. Pass is deflected, but Mayo gets it back to Tremblay on the right. That's good for 3. Up to Callahan. Tremblay shuts the baseline off. Callahan got nope, she traveled. And that foot came down. That completed an extra step, and she is caught for the turnover. Lake Region up now by 16. Tremblay on top. Fake steps inside the foul line and shoots no good. Ava Smith pulls it down. Gives it up to Tremblay, to Melissa Mayo. Out front. That's good for 3. Moore. Still in back court. She finally got across. Double teamed out there, and it's going to be taken away. Mayo. Blindside steal. Drives to the right. Puts up the running one-hander that climbs and drops. Side to Callahan. Shot on the run, no good. Rebounded by Bella Smith. Up to Tremblay. And to England. She is open. She thought long and hard about that 3, but decided to give it up to Mayo, who didn't think long at all before she shot. No good, though. Capers with the ball. Pull up by Callahan. No, she follows her shot, gets it back, and makes the foul. That's why the coaches always say, follow your shot. Follow your shot. It'll come back to you as often as not. Hey, that rhymed. How about that? Mayo for 3. Nope. In the rebounding action, let's see who the foul is on. It goes on Bella. That would be her first. Cape with the ball. Manning to inbound. Ava Smith out of the game. Ball comes up on the left-hand side to Ryer. She tries to go across the baseline, and it's going to go out of bounds. Intended for Belle Martinez. But I don't think she expected it. It just goes out of bounds. Lake Region gets the ball on the turnover in the Mayo. Melissa starts on the right side, up to England. England wants the baseline. She gets there, then she's almost trapped, but she gets rid of it to Blanton. Jordan Blanton back in to Tremblay in the corner for a 3 by Bella Smith that's no good. And the rebound is grabbed and controlled by Megan Conley. She has the ball now. She'll take the 3, no good. Rebound off. One deflection and into the hands of Mayo. Quickly up to Tremblay. Margot crosses over, shoots, and good. Lake Region up 42 to 18 as we are under a minute to go in the third. Manning. Martinez. And on the far side to Vila. Vila with a dribble. To Manning, near side to Martinez, guarded by Bella Smith. Gets away and then loses control of the dribble, and Lake Region takes it. Mayo on the right, 30 seconds left. Mayo pulls up, shot from the elbow, no. Here they come. Vila to Martinez. Out on top. 2 more. And then to Manning, runs in and can't get by 4 blue shirts, knocked away. Lake Region has it. Tremblay has it. 4 seconds on the clock. The shot, no good. Rebound comes out front. Mayo gets it away. That would count if it went, but it didn't go. That's the end of the third period after 3. Lake Region 42, Cape Elizabeth 18. It will be Lake Region's ball to begin the fourth quarter. Lake Region scored 21 points in the first half here tonight. They scored 21 points in that third quarter. So I'd say the fires have been relit. Allison Burgoyne, one of the starters here in the fourth quarter. Melissa Mayo. Carly Dyer's back in. Olivia England. And Jordan Blanton. Blanton has the ball now. Out to England. Just underway, fourth quarter. Mayo to England. Recover her quickly in the corner. Has it knocked away and out of bounds. It's going to be Lake Region ball. England from the end line. Looks for someone. It comes into Blanton. Blanton will go. It's around and around and in. Up on the left for more. Too strong, out of bounds. Laker ball. All right, here come the blue. England has it knocked away. And a foul. Whoa, long distance foul. Vila with a foul. Her third, team's third. In it comes to Mayo. Drive left side off the glass, no. Rebound by Blanton. She was contested on the shot, so she kicks it out. Comes to Dyer out front on the left of Mayo. Carly Dyer holding the ball high, and then the bounce pass to Jordan Blanton on the right, about quarter court. And out front. But Burgoyne ends up with it. England to Dyer. On a medium post to Blanton. Wheels into the lane on the right side. Missed the shot. When Lake Region gets those to fall, they will be a serious force to be reckoned with on offense. Not that they aren't now. I don't know what they're averaging. But they're averaging somewhere probably 50 or 60 points a game. But if they got those, that's a good shot from the corner. And a three by Vila. But when they get those shots to drop, you can add another 10 points at least to Lake Region's score. Underneath England, we got a foul on Vila. That'll be her fourth. Fourth team substitution for Chris Castorella. Vila goes out. Grace Callahan replaces her. Inbounds quickly to Dyer on the left for two. Or was that Burgoyne? That was Carly, I think. It was. On the right, Capers with the ball. Back on the left-hand side for a three. Dyer on the right, she answers with her own three. On the left, Ryer puts it on the floor, gets rid of it. Two more. She drives, has it knocked away, but she holds on, but then throws it away in the hands of Allison Burgoyne. Ball's loose, it was knocked into backcourt. So, no backcourt. I mentioned earlier on about last year, and before I forget, I want to mention that tomorrow Doug meets with Channel 8's Travis Lee, who's going to do a feature on that event, the renaming of the expo and Doug's connection to it. I don't know when that's going to air, but something to watch for in Channel 8. Channel 8, the only station that does sports. I commend Travis Lee for his work. Hoops 8 is a lot of fun to watch on Tuesdays and Fridays. And the Lakers hit 50. Pull up, pass down on the left to Callahan. Here come the Lakers. Her first appearance, her first foul. Casey Johnson to put it in. Out to Burgoyne. Get some pressure from Martinez. To Mayo. Off to England. Olivia passes near side to Dyer. The 4-minute mark, halfway through the fourth quarter. Johnson. To Burgoyne, guarded by Martinez still. And Martinez goes for a steal. She knocked it away, but Mayo ended up with it. Melissa down the left side, kicks it back to Johnson. Casey comes toward the elbow, then turns around and goes back. Melissa Mayo. To England. To Johnson. To Mayo in the corner. Off to Johnson, cutting down the left side. She's not going to try it. She gives it back to Mayo. Mayo on the dribble. She gets to the top of the circle and backs off. Ball goes low. Tended for Johnson, knocked away, and the Capers have it. All right, there's a drive underneath. There's a travel. Genevieve Carrington, she's a freshman for Cape Elizabeth. Burgoyne. And a whistle. And we get a turnover. McGuire gets into the game for the Lakers with 2:50 to go. Moore gave it to Martinez. Out on top to Callahan. Runs left to right. And the ball comes out to Callahan. To Martinez. Back to Callahan. Far side near the hash mark or whatever it is. And then underneath the Manning, who makes two. Dyer has the shot, has the ball out front to McGuire. It's knocked away. She gets it down, gets it back. Callahan inside the foul line. The shot's good. And it's 50. Off a blue shirt. Cape will have it. 1:18 left. Juliet Moore on the dribble. Pulls up. Passes on to the right side to Callahan. Callahan dribbles. Tries to force it in the middle and a foul on Johnson. Substitution. Ella Martin is going to come into the game for the Lakers. Olivia England out. Into Callahan. Tries to hand it to Manning, and let's see what happened. Official indicates it's a foul. Let's see what the foul is. I think it's going to be on Lake Region. It was on Bella Smith. That was a 17 foul on Lake Region. That's going to be a 1-1 when we get back. I could be wrong. I can hear everyone out there, everyone watching this stream going, you could be wrong, and you'd be right. But 59 seconds left exactly, 5-9.0. Guess this was a full timeout. Cape 3-9 on the season, 13th in Southern B, I believe. Had some great players come out of here. Kilgallen, the Houghton sisters. In it comes, out on top. And into the lane to Manning, and a foul will be on Lake Region. Might be McGuire. It is. And this is the front half of a bonus. That is no good. So the Lakers have it. Under. Steal. Cape has the ball. Callahan goes down, pulls up, shoots and misses the layup. And Casey Johnson hustles down and gets the rebound. Up it comes to McGuire and out of bounds. Lake Region turns it over. 18.9 seconds left. From our vantage point, both clocks are partially blocked out by the basket supports. Drive down the right by Moore. She misses a shot. 8 seconds left. Manning misses. Johnson rebounds. That's going to do it. The final score, the Capers 30. And we will do some quick figuring and we'll be right back. Hey, let's take a look at the final scoring on the Cape side. They had 30 points. 2 from Ryer, 3 from Connolly, 4 from Moore, 5 from Vila, and 8 each from Grace Callahan and Olivia Manning for their unofficial. Well, they scored 30. The scoring is unofficial. On the Lake Region side, Lake Region got a point from Ava Smith. This is a shooting night she would like to forget. I don't know what she was from the floor, but it was 0 for something. She didn't have any field goals. 4 points from Jordan Blanton, 2 in each half. Carly Dyer had 8 points in the game, a couple of threes and a 2. And then in double figures, Melissa Mayo and Margot Tremblay, each with 12. Melissa had 3 threes, Margot had 2. All Margot scoring, except for 2 points, came in the third quarter. Top scorer in the game was Bella Smith. She had 7 in the first and 6 in the second half. All of her 6 points in the second came in the third for a total of 13 points. So Lake Region records their first win of a 3-game week.